G'day, how you going? So today we're going to clean the old classic Olympus 35 RC. Hey Jerry, yes we're going to clean. You want to clean it? It's all gunk in there, Jerry. So what we do, if you don't know, when you buy old cameras, this foam crap inside, the light seals. So the light seals are what causes light to not go inside, and you need to replace them. You can probably get away with not replacing them. Some people like that light leak. I mean, they even have presets now for light leaks. Anyway, so what you'll need is a few things. I mean, this is overkill, but it's good to have it anyway. Hey Jerry, to cut a long video short, just scrape it all out and replace it with foam. You can buy these foam kits online or on eBay. Sometimes they even cut it out for you, but I just bought the one that's all and then cut it myself, which might be a problem because they're really thin, but we'll get to that. So you'll need to scrape all that gunk out, and the best way is to use isopropylene alcohol, soften it and get rid of and loosen up the gunk. If you don't have that, any old Zippo lighter, I think that's acetone, or even nail polish remover. The only thing is, I think this and nail polish remover might be a little bit oily, whereas this rubbing alcohol evaporates quick and it doesn't leave that sticky residue. You'll need some frog tape or sticky tape, masking tape. Now what that's for is to cover so what you want to do with that is just cover that area there, just so no gunk gets into the lens chamber. Earbuds to go like that, and a scraper. I just use anything that's small, like a little tipped screwdriver, or just go to a hobby place. You can find all these different. I think screwdriver's good enough. What else do we need? A pair of scissors. If you don't want to buy it, if you've got anything laying around the house, just a bit of foam like that, that's 2 millimeters. I could have used this actually. I didn't even need to buy that. The beauty of this, it's got a sticky 3M back. I went and bought this. It's actually, Jerry, look, ready? Yes. It's a air, compressed air, just to clean out everything at the end, to get rid of all the shit inside. Because this stuff's it's like 50-year-old foam, and it's just deteriorated. I have some of these also alcohol wipes. Along with that, I've got some alcohol. These are ISO wipes. Now, Jerry, you make sure you get the ISO 200 wipes. They're a bit thinner, and if you get the ISO 1600 or the ISO 3200 wipes, they're a bit grainier. So, hey Jerry, I made an ISO joke. What else do I need? That's it. All right, let's get into it. You want to do, eh? All right, let's get into it. So let's start off with scraping it out first. Put the lens cap on, protect your lens first. Now this frog tape isn't very sticky, so it's not going to leave any sticky residue or anything. Anyway, anything just to cover that up. 35 RC, if you look online and even on eBay, they sell the kit, and the kit has a little diagram that shows you can fill these holes up here. But really, that's the foam isn't here. It never has been. The foam for this only goes here and there. You probably could put extra here if you wanted to, but this camera didn't have it there originally. So I'm just going to go with how they did it from when it first came out. and the light seals were only here. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but you could probably double up to make it even more secure. Just take this off, make it easier. This just slides off like that. Now there, just remember which way it goes. The long bit goes towards the camera there, that way. Just remember it. Anyway, if you're going to forget, write it down somewhere. Okay, so I'm just going to spray it. A lot of people just use the cotton buds and then dab it, give it a while, and just let it sit there. Now there is a bit up here, so what I'll do, I don't want to get the isopropanol, iso schmiso into there. Probably easier if I had the bloody dipping one. Now another thing, get some, Jerry, good lighting. Alright, and then just start scraping. This, talk about gunk. My God, that's 50 years of deteriorating foam, whatever foam is made of. What's foam made of? Jerry, what's foam? How do you make foam? Just a plastic, I guess. But you don't want to get this shit on your hands. Yeah, so just got to keep going at it. This is where the arso wipes come in handy, because as you're going, this shit gets everywhere. As you're scraping, just use these alcohol wipes to kind of keep track and get rid of all the loose shit while you're going, and then go back and find out what's left and keep hacking away at it. When you put the sticky stuff off, you want a clean, so it sticks properly. Probably best to do this over the bloody sink. What's the matter? Hey you, I'm busy, Jerry. We can't go for a walk, Mummy. I'm busy, Jerry. You gotta wait. We'll go for a walk later. Oi. Gunk. There's no other word for it. Now try this Zippo. Just be careful. Just be careful. Don't blow yourself up. Got these little watch screws that fit better. Just see if the acetone, I think it's acetone or benzo petroleum disalate naphtha. Shit, I don't know if I should have put that on. Sounds like napalm. What's the matter? You want to help? You go get the tweezers, Jerry. Thanks. Thank you. Jerry's helping. Hey, what do you think? Jerry's quality assurance. Do you want to go over this and see if I've done a good job? Hey, you want to go over it and see if I've done a good job? Yeah. You're cold, Jerry. You're cold. Can't put your jumper on. I think you can get a bit carried away with this and start bloody stripping it down to the bare metal. What's the matter? You want to go? You're hungry? Are you going to help, Jerry? Hmm? You're cold. Jerry, what's the matter? You want to go? Yes, just got to wait, Jerry, wait. Okay, so now we're going to have to measure, what's that? Like 2 mils, 2 millimeter, 15 maybe, 14. Because that's the last, that's where the rim was, that's where the goo stops. It's probably easier just to get it laser cut and pre-bought already online. But with this, if you've got a few cameras, it's cheap. It's cheaper to do it this way. What the hell is this? Toothpick. That's worth every penny just there. Now I don't know what the hell this is. Free pair of tweezers. That's all right. Carbon fiber, 2 millimeters thick. Cut it a little bit thicker than what you think, like 3 millimeters, because you can squash it in, and that way you get a good coverage. And then over here, this bit will go up a little bit to there. I'll put a little taper there just to make it bigger. You just got to play it by ear. You got to go there and then taper down. So now I've got this kind of shape here. Now I heard you get one shot at this, so they reckon you should lick it, and then you can slide it easier. So I'm just going to lick it. Get the old tweezers. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see me doing it. Let's move it over there. And this is where you need to be a surgeon or a watchmaker. Maybe I shouldn't have bloody licked it. Okay, it's coming sticky now. Jerry, what's the matter? You want to help? What's the matter? You're shaking, Jerry. You're cold. Want to put the jumper on? I think once the glue, once it becomes a little bit drier, it becomes sticky again. I mean, that's pretty dodgy, but you know what? It's better to buy the laser cut one from eBay. Then it's more precision. Cutting it's a pain in the ass. Anyway, you get the drift, and then you got to do it for the rest of it. I mean, it's not the best, but it's so thin that it's hard to work with, and I probably didn't cut it properly. A little bit overlapping, doesn't really matter. I close it. So, bit dodgy. I was going to put some around here, but it's so thin. It was too thin. It was just too thin to put it on there, and it didn't come like that anyway. So anyway, just take that off. What I'll do is just give it a spray of air. How can this have air when it's... What the hell's in it? It's not... Does air sound... It sounds like it's got something in it, but it's air. I don't know, compressed air. I don't know how the hell... So just give it a... Oh, right, is that what it does? Dust free. I don't know. Well, that... Oh, this is shit. What did I... What the hell was all that shit that came out? Bloody hell. I hope it didn't stuff it. Went right in the bloody iris. Jerry! Lucky I had my white gloves on. Let's just test this again. You don't shake it. Maybe I should have read the bloody instructions. Anyway. It says here, what happens when you start tinkering, Rob? Start ruining everything. I should have just bloody left it the way it was. Probably just easier with a bloody duster, with a blower. Do not shake can. Spray upright only. Jerry! Anyway, that's all good to go. Now, it just needs film. Jerry, you going to help me load the film? Click. Now, if any light gets in there, that's it. No more film cameras for me. Or I'll buy one from Japan where they're mint 5 condition. That's the thing. Anything mint 5 condition, you're looking at like $300-400, $500. Bloody hell, you might as well buy a digital camera for that. Bloody glove. What the hell I got a glove on for? Vena. Jerry, Vena. Vena cell. So the positive goes up. Okay, battery's in. I've put it on automatic A. I've put it on 15. I'm going to shoot the same spot. That's f4. Put it on 1/30. Same spot. 2.8. So there you go. So the battery's working. It's working. Automatic's working. I'll just do another scene over here. 15. Shoot f11. 30. f8. 60. f4. 5.6. It's moving anyway. The little red button, the red gauge is moving to the different apertures when I change the shutter speed. So it's working. Focus zoning. Focus. If I got to match up the two little thingamajigs. Good to go. Now I just need some film. Alright, so I've got Kodak Gold 200 and Ultra Max 400. Now I've got to check my app this weekend. Jerry, this weekend is it going to be raining or it's bloody freezing, isn't it? I've got to put the heater on, Jerry. You're shaking. You're shaking, Jerry. Where's your jumper? Anyway, it's going to be raining and bloody gloomy all weekend. So I won't load the film yet until the day of the shoot, if you know what I mean. So, because otherwise you can't take it out if the circumstances change. I mean, the nut doesn't really matter anyway. 200, 400, who cares? But obviously if it's overcast, gloomy, like it's really dark outside today, and it's midday and it's really dark because of the clouds. You know, you want to shoot with a higher ISO, obviously, so 400. Oh, you come here, Jerry. Yes, I know, Jerry. You were bored shitless watching all that, weren't you? Waiting patiently for me to finish. So anyway, that's me changing the light seals. If it didn't work and it was a dodgy job, light seal and a little bit of light comes in, bonus. Because in the world of lomography, somehow it adds to the effect. People like light leaks, so it'd be arty-farty, but I'm pretty sure the light won't come in. It probably wouldn't have come in anyway, even without the light seals. If they do come in, so be it. It'll turn into an arty-farty session. So I'll go for a photo walk, and I'll catch you on the next video. Jerry, Yes, Jerry. That's a good one.